Hey everybody, this is Sean Hill, the LinkedIn coach, and I help network marketers and direct sales professionals generate a ton of leads without having to bother their friends and family. And today I want to talk about, guess what? What are the 5 biggest mistakes that network marketers are making on Clubhouse? You know, I absolutely love the Clubhouse app. I am having so much fun over there. Love meeting and just hanging out with new people that are in the network marketing direct sales industry. But there's 5 things I see that are happening that are really stunting the growth of a lot of network marketers over on Clubhouse, and they could just be doing so much better if they watch out for these 5 things. And guess what? You want to stay around to the end because I got a bonus for you, how to really build that rapport with people that you're just meeting. And I'm going to tell you, but you got to stay around to the end. Got me all choked up. All right, let's get right into it. Number 1, consuming and not producing. Consuming and not producing. What do you mean producing? I'm going to talk about that towards the end. But here's what can happen. You can get over on Clubhouse, and it can be like a kid in a candy store. You start walking down the what they call a hallway. The halls, you see all these rooms. You pop in. Here's Elon Musk. Here's another venture capitalist. Here they're talking about Bitcoin. They're talking about, there's just so much content already over there that you could spend hours just consuming. Here's the problem with that. You're not doing your business. You're not doing what you need to be doing to make sure that your business is generating sales and customers. That's the deal. That's the goal. So if you want to use Clubhouse to get a little education, that's great. There's a better way to use it. But here's what I would suggest. Only do Clubhouse if you have a time limit, you set yourself a time limit, or if you already done your IPAs, IPAs, income producing activities. You've already gotten your calls out of the way. You've already gotten those things taken care of. Do those first, then go over to Clubhouse. Or if you don't want to do it in that way, make sure you set yourself a time limit of how much time you're going to be over there. But I've just seen so many people just consume hours and hours of their day, and they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't get anything done. Don't let that be you. Okay, number 2 is they don't connect their Instagram or Twitter to their Clubhouse account. See, here's the thing about Clubhouse. It's a great app. Audio only, right now, invite only, Apple people, right? But here's the deal. There's no DM on the platform. So if you want to direct message a person or connect with them, you have to connect either your Instagram or Twitter. Now, I say or because I would do one or the other, unless you are actually on both of those and checking your DMs on both sites. Most people are kind of on one or the other. Here's what I would do. Unless you're going to check both sites, I would just narrow it down to which one, everyone that you're currently on and currently going to check your direct messages on that platform. But so many people I see on there, I follow them. I'm trying to reach out to them, but guess what? They don't have either their Twitter or their Instagram connected. And you may be in a room, you may say something that people really gravitate towards. They may really like it, but if you don't have your Instagram or Twitter connected, guess what? They can't reach out to you. So that's number 2. Number 3, their bios are not customer focused. They're individual focused. I'm a 6-figure earner. I'm a single mom. I'm a grandmother. I'm this, I'm that. And there's just this long display of what it is about them. But here's the problem with that. That's not customer focused. That doesn't tell what you can do for anybody that's going to look at your bio. Great, you're an entrepreneur. Great, you're a 6-figure earner. But how can you help somebody else? That's what they care about. They don't care about you. They care about how you can help them. Remember this, everybody's favorite radio station is WIIFM. What's in it for me? And if your bio can't answer that question for the reader, they're just going to keep on moving to somebody who can. Number 4, following but not following up. So it's great to follow somebody. That's great, wonderful. But if you're following them to actually connect with them to kind of get their attention, you want to follow up. You want to go into the DM. The money happens in the DMs. The person that has the most conversations makes the most money. So you want to go ahead, connect with them, and then send them a message. Follow up with them. Tell them you like what they said in the room, or you saw them in the room, the same room, and you just want to kind of get to know them a little better. Follow up. The fortune's in the follow up, even on Clubhouse. And number 5, and make sure you stay around. Got that bonus tip for you at the end. Number 5 is they're not being seen enough. Remember earlier we talked about consuming and not producing. Well, how do you produce on Clubhouse? You have to be seen. You got to be seen. And here are some of the best ways to be seen. When you're in a room, and I would suggest smaller rooms. Now, you can do bigger rooms as well because you've seen more, but there's a less likelihood that you're actually going to get what they call on stage, and that's being able to speak. Small rooms are generally easier to get on stage and speak, and you might even be a moderator. We'll talk about that in a minute. But here's what I would do. Make sure you get on stage, raise your hand. Then you can come up to stage, speak, be brief, have a little brief tagline, 15 seconds. I am Sean Hill. I am the LinkedIn coach, and I help direct sales professionals generate a ton of leads without bothering their friends and family. Something real quick tells about who you are, what you do, and what you can provide. And then ask your question or make your comment. Be very brief. Here's what happens. A lot of times people get up there and they just keep talking and talking. The moderator has to eventually shut them down. So be good, be brief, and then be gone. That's one way, getting on stage. Another way to, hey, be a producer is if you've seen enough and you've been in enough rooms, reach out to the moderators of that room or the moderator of that room and say, hey, I love what you did. I love the topics that you had. I'd love to co-moderate with you sometimes, or I'd love to open the room and have you co-moderate with me. That way you're getting in front of the room, you're being seen even for a longer time, and you're providing a whole lot more value. And here's the ultimate, here's the big one, but don't let it, kind of get you weird. Open your own room. Open your own room. That, hey, guess what? If you open the room and nobody comes, don't worry about it. Hey, nobody saw it. It doesn't matter. But here's what happens. If you open the room, you kind of control the conversation. And now you become the person with the marker. Remember, the person with the marker makes the money. You become the person with the marker. Now, here's what you want to do. You want to have a room that offers value. It shouldn't be just a promotional room. Hey guys, come in here. Let me tell you about my latest, greatest product. Hey, nobody really cares about that. You want to have a room that provides value, and there's a lot of information on rooms. I'm not going to go into a lot of details here, but those are the 3 ways you want to do. Hey, when you get a chance to speak, be good, be brief, and be gone. When you get a chance to co-moderator, reach out to a person. Hey, do that as well and be a co-moderator. That way you get a little more attention. And then last, but certainly not least, I think it's the most important one, is moderate or open up your own room. Now, I did promise you that bonus. I'm not going to disappoint you. I'm not going to let you down. Here is that bonus. When you want to build rapport quickly with somebody, here's what I would do. After you friend them, you had a little conversation, great. If you're feeling that flow and it feels good, hey, I would go ahead and comment on at least 3 of their photos. You can like 2, and that's good. But leaving those comments, man, that's so valuable, because you'll look at a lot of people's Instagram photos. They may have hundreds or even thousands of likes. Click, click. Oh, well. But man, the few people that comment, they really stand out. So you want to build rapport with a person that you're really connecting with, go ahead, leave them some good value comments, and you will be in their graces. All right. I hope that's been of value to you. I hope that's helped you out. If that did, make sure to give that like, that thumbs up, all that good stuff. Have the pleasure of watching this on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. And if you do need some help generating leads, maybe you're having a difficult time generating leads, make sure you reach out to me, Sean E. Hill. SeanEHill.com. It's going to take you to my link tree. It has all my information. And also you can just get down in the comment section here, and it's going to have some information there for you as well. And make sure that if you are on LinkedIn, make sure you pick up the freebie that I have down there. It's going to tell you how to get your profile ahead of 96.3% of the other profiles on LinkedIn in less than 5 minutes. I can do it. I'm going to prove it to you on the video. That being said, this is Sean Hill, the LinkedIn coach, and I'll see you on the next video.